I need to wait a few days for an electrician to start, and so I just take care of some odds and ends. Home Despot wanted something like $350 for a crawl space well, so I decided to just build my own.
Mac, I'm trying to work here, okay? Will you please? No need to come any closer. Here you go. I think this is a zoo, for crying out loud.
Some folks said, don't feed the deer, you'll regret it. I understand. I use concrete anchor screws to secure it to the foundation. I got that first log up front and ready to get in position. The well there is almost done. I've got to put some concrete beneath it. I've got this bigger log lined up, and I'm working on finishing up my drain here. I forgot to mention it last time, the gutter was installed and they did a really great job at a really great price. I've got to get these jobs squared away because I have a load of screened topsoil coming, and then my neighbor who has a mini excavator is going to come and spread that. I want to take a few seconds to thank everyone who watches and supports the channel. This channel wouldn't exist without you guys, so thanks very much. This is a 10-yard load, and I've probably already moved about 10 yards of native soil from the dig out, and I've got another 5 maybe in the back. I was thinking about moving it all by hand, taking my time, but you know, I hired my neighbor with his mini excavator because I'm getting worn out. This one spot wasn't completed, and so I take a little time to finish that out. My woodworking skills are fair to middling. It ain't perfect, but it'll work. It's getting a bit late, and I decide to put more of that native soil that's in the back on top of my drain, so just in case the mini excavator rolls over that, it won't crush the pipe. I feel at peace when I'm out here. Time for some sleep. So I'm up early. My neighbor is late, so I decide to just move some more topsoil. I've got the drain buried, and I'm going to have him take that log up front. I've prepared the spot where I want him to put that log. In the meantime, my septic guy comes. Long story short, the aerator of this system was submerged in water for a long time and is probably busted. Costs a little money, but sure beats a spade and a wheelbarrow. The big log is in place. The topsoil is spread out. The drain is buried deep enough. And he moved 2 other logs into the back area. I take apart the aerator to try to dry it out. My contractor left his big fiberglass ladder here, and so I decide to touch up the soffits to paint those nails that came through. I sure dislike that ladder. It has me feeling squirrely. I think I squared away the aerator, but I don't think I'll be able to use it since we already ordered a replacement kit, which is really expensive, like $3,000 for the whole thing. So none of this is a joke, and it's really a long story that could have been avoided. In order to beat the heat, since it's got a little bit hot out here, I go under the house and continue to bang up any nails that miss joists. Between the septic system fiasco, maybe one day I'll tell that story, and then all these nails that miss joists, it's a little bit frustrating, but building a home, you've got to be prepared for that sort of thing. I want to take care of this because after insulation, it'll be very difficult to go and do this. You can hear the floor creaking, and just look at all of these nails. Some are not even close. Look at this row right here, nowhere near the line. My buddy is keeping an eye on things. Got a lot more fooling around to do.
What are you, a guard deer? Keeping an eye on the place, huh? Thanks.